Hello, we are in creative right now. Reason being, let's get way over here. I'm going to do the farm today, but it involves a lot of redstone and stuff. So I wanted to go into creative and show you guys how I do it. And then I'll just do it in the regular world and you'll know how I did it, I guess. That doesn't make much sense. Basically, it takes a long time to do it. So I'm going to do it in creative so that you see how I do it, and then I'll come back to our regular world, and we'll be good. So let's see. First thing we're going to need is, well, we've got to hydrate, so we'll do that first. 7, 8. We'll do 8. And we'll just get everything. Now what this will do is T-ho. That water will hydrate 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll water crops here and here, basically. Now, actually, you know what? I think I've already kind of done this, so let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Hopefully I can just show you. Yeah, there we go. It's over there. I can show you how it's gonna work, basically. So this water on the side hydrates these crops, right? Oops. Do that. This water hydrates this stuff. We're gonna do a little bit wider, but this is basically how we're gonna do our farm, except it's gonna be out there, and not exactly like this, but it's gonna work the same way, which is the key. Huh. I don't remember how I did this water. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why I'm counting is water, when it starts flowing, travels 8 blocks. So I guess it hits the bottom here. Interesting. Maybe I will do this water thing. I don't know. It's probably overkill. Okay. So the way this works is it all functions on this switch. Now what this switch does, it goes all the way back here to these pistons, okay, which are turned on right now. You can see the redstone in the back there. Pistons are turned on. So these pistons get power off of them and they drop the water. I'll show you, like that. That's basically what happens. And then the water goes down and it flushes the crop wherever we're going. So, let's get back here. I'll give you a quick example. See? Down it goes, and the water's coming, and it washes all the crops away. So I'll do this real quick. This is a design that I've done tons and tons and tons of times. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick. Sorry. Let's see. We're gonna do... It's always tough to think about where you're starting. Okay. Well, we'll just use this. We'll use this. This is okay. Well, we'll pretend that that's all hydrated already. And we're going to want pistons. Let's see. We'll just do regular pistons instead of sticky pistons. We don't really need to do sticky. A lot of people do sticky pistons, but I feel like it's kind of overkill. So we're not gonna do overkill stuff. Hey, ho, hey. I feel really weird without my armor on. I feel very weird, but it's okay. We're safe. We're in creative, so we're safe. And we'll do this side also, just so that the water doesn't go anywhere crazy. Excuse me. And you know what? We'll let's take this stuff out, because I'm not sure. I didn't really think about this too much. So we'll just see where the water and everything goes, and we'll just deal with it. Okay. So there is basically how it's going to work. Now we put repeaters into the back of these. We get some redstone. Hooray. And we're going to go... You know what? We'll go underneath. We'll go underneath, because that's kind of how we're going to do it. For real, you know, in the real world, we're gonna go underneath, and we'll go all the way down here. Whoa, hello, bedrock. And I don't remember how far this is. So we'll see. Where do we want our switch? We're gonna put our switch. We'll put a lever right there, just to for demonstration. We'll say. Okay. I don't know if the redstone. Oh, it does work on bedrock. Okay, great. And we'll just go way out. We'll dig some of this out so we can see what's going on. Okay. So now we've got, right, this is going to power this redstone. See? That redstone is going to go, let's say, just so it's easy to follow, we'll send it this way. Down to there, over here, boop-a-doo. And now what we want to do is we want to, what's called invert. We want to invert this signal. Excuse me. We'll do it there. See, this is way faster to do in creative and show. So the way we invert, right, if this has power going to it, we put a torch on the back, and that torch is off. Since it doesn't have power, this torch is going to be on, which turns those pistons on. See? Pistons are up. Excuse me. Now we need to figure out where the water is going to go. We can't do it here, right, because it'll wash away that redstone, which is always a bad thing. Excuse me, I'm going to clear my throat real quick. Okay. We're going to do some of this, and we'll come across here. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And I think that will be okay. All right, get our water. Bloom, 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 bloom. And let's see what happens. I hope it doesn't wash down here. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now I'll show you. Let's see. We're gonna need bone meal. We're gonna need seeds. We'll just say regular seeds. We're gonna do this so that it works with everything. Really, we want carrots, potatoes, wheat, and netherwort. We want to be able to use this farm for netherwort as well. Even though we kind of have a surplus of it right now. We're doing really, really well on netherwort. But we want to be able to farm more if we need to. I don't think we're going to off the bat. We'll probably do mostly wheat, carrots, and potatoes. We'll get these things grown with some bone meal here. The reason we're doing a big farm like this and not like the tiny thing that I had on the server, if you guys remember, the 1 block thing that you could just get tons and tons and tons of stuff from. The reason we're doing this is because that other one, you need bone meal for it, and you need a lot of bone meal. We don't have a skeleton farm, so we don't really have a good source of bones all the time yet. Like, we can get bones, but we can't get a ton of them, and we can't do it reliably. So we're doing this. Yeah, that's it. What a lot of people do is they'll put like hoppers in and send all this stuff to a chest. It's a little overkill-y for what we're gonna do. But there we go. Hit the thing, and now it'll take a while for this stuff. You guys remember I have a thing I like to do where I hit buttons. Right, I hit a button, and instead of taking a second or a second and a half or so for the thing to get power and come off, I extend it. I'll make it last, I don't know, 8 seconds, we'll say. Reason being, it's kind of unpredictable to know how long it'll take for all this stuff to flow all the way up to the front. So we're just going to use a lever. And we'll clear some space. Let me make sure I don't have anything. Okay. And let's see what we get. There we go. 32 wheat, 44 seeds, just from that. So this is how it works, right? Okay. Remember, this turns that on, which goes down here to here, turns this torch off. There we go. Good. Turns that torch off, which turns this power off. which takes power off of these it takes power off of the repeaters, which takes power off of the pistons, which moves the pistons down, and then all this water starts going through. That's basically how it works. That's not even basically how it works. That's how it works. So we're going to go back to the regular world. There we go. And check things out. So I am going to do this right over here. First thing I'm going to need to do is flatten this whole thing. So, you know what? I'll do a little bit of that right now. Most of this, I want to say right now, most of this is going to be off camera. Just because, you know, like I said, it takes a little while to run the redstone and stuff. Well, it doesn't take a little while to do it. It takes a little while to do everything together. Like, everything combined takes a while. There we go. And, you know what, we'll, do I want to call that good? I think I do. Let me knock a bunch of this stuff out. Oh, ho. There go those infamous grass blocks. There's another thing with this. This is really what's going to take a while. Is I'm going to have to put blocks down and deal with this cave down here. Let me remind you what this cave is. I already took all the resources out and stuff, but it kind of ends down there, and then it comes up this way, and it goes over this way. And it's not like an important cave. We've already explored it. There's nothing there. It's pretty small. So we're just going to cover it up. We're going to light everything up in there, or make sure everything's lit. It should already be. We're going to make sure everything's lit so that nothing spawns down there. And we're going to do our farm on top of it. And another reason why I'm going to do a lot of this off camera is because it's a lot of counting. And you guys know it's hard for me to speak about one thing and do another thing, right? I've mentioned that before. Well, that's what's going to happen is I'm going to have to do this stuff, and it's very hard to narrate while you're, you know, counting blocks and all that. Like I said, when you hydrate stuff, it goes 4 blocks to the left and 4 blocks to the right, which means if we hydrate the middle, it's going to be 8 blocks in the middle. Well, I'm sorry. If I hydrate 1, 2, 3, 4, this block, right? I send water all the way down there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I hydrate this. If I put water here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 blocks can grow stuff, basically. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 blocks. These other 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks are covered by this water, which also does these. So it's a little, it can be a little heavy, not to do, but just to describe how you're doing it. So I'm going to cut the camera real quick, get something worked out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I figured I would do some more of this on camera, since it's not that bad. I wanted to do most of this episode as kind of, here's how you spruce this up, here's how you make, you know, your farm look good or whatever, but it's probably more important, I think, for you to kind of see where all this stuff is coming from, see how everything works out, right? the building process. So I'm going to give you some building process, and I think we'll all be better off. So this is all getting covered up, right? The first thing is what I normally do anyway is I just tear the ground up. I tear everything up and go, okay, let's figure out how this is going to work. Okay, so this is going to drop, which means the water is going to come here. I don't know if it's going to go over this or not. We may end up encountering Redstone's worst enemy. Worst enemy. You want to know what Redstone's worst enemy is? Water. Water is, ugh. We're going to keep this dirt back here, by the way, because I'm going to shape all this kind of into this hill. And that's going to be probably an even bigger project than this farm itself. But we'll figure it out. Do I dare? I think I do dare. I'm gonna give this a shot, I guess. Let's see. Hello. Okay, okay. Get our water back. Oh man, this is probably gonna break all of our redstone, but we'll see. Oh, these torches I know are gonna get flushed out, so I might as well take them out now. Who go? Oh, it's actually working. That's amazing. But it's only going to here, which is odd. That is odd. Let me think. What do I want to do? I know what I want to do. I want to take this guy off. Get off. And I'm going to put him on the side. Right there. There we go. And that'll give us all of our stuff. And hooray. Hooray. I could probably... I don't know. Let's see. If that's there... The reason... Okay, on the other side of this dirt is water. So if I knock that dirt out, it's going to wash away all of our redstone. So I got to be really careful with that. But I would like to have the... Let me think. Do I need water back there? So this is the dirt block, which means this is the water block. So this is getting hydrated right here. Yeah, darn, I do need it. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna do, oops, 5. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Well, there goes that. We just washed out a bunch of redstone, I think. No. I don't know why I just did 2 blocks. Yep, there's the redstone. Hello. And it's all gone from down there. Okay, we can fix that. We can totally fix that. It's okay. Could have been worse, right? There we go. What's this? Oh, yeah, I dug that out. Oh, okay, let's give this another shot. How's this look with the 2 things? See, and I also can't have this lower, like this down there, because it would cut that off. So, darn, right? We'll probably end up just doing something like this, and this will be how we farm stuff. Yeah. I wonder if I can knock that out. Yeah, I think I can. I can knock that out. And we'll do another one there, so it looks good. Oh, okay. So that does that. Comes down here. Ta-da. So give you one more. Oh, and I did fence posts. Yeah, you saw me do the fence posts, but you know, I think it's gonna look better with the dirt in the back, having those fence posts there. So I think it's time for me to go back off camera and do this section and this section. And something to keep in mind is this lever is for that. I'm gonna have another lever here for that, and then I'm gonna have a lever here for that, so that I can farm each spot one at a time if I want. So we will be right. Well, you will see the camera turn off and then turn right back on. But I am going to spend a little bit of time on this. So I don't know. I'll see you in 5 seconds. How's that sound? 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're back. See, I told you it was only going to be a few seconds for you guys. Okay, so we've got our stuff up. Now we're going to make it pretty, which is, I think, the important part. You guys may disagree. Maybe you're more functional, right? You want things to work right more than you want them to look good, which is fine. A lot of people are like that. A lot of my Minecraft heroes are like that, actually. Let's see. How are we gonna make this look good? I like things looking good. That's all. I don't feel like that's a crime, right? And we'll just do this. Yeah, what are we gonna need? We're gonna need some stairs. or rather, oh, derp, derp, derp. Okay, here we go. We'll just get a good amount of bricks for now. Oh, that's not nearly enough. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it's enough stairs. Okay. There. I've already tested this out. I know it works. So we're good. We don't need to do too much testing. Oh wow, this was. Look at that. We nailed those stairs. We got just the right amount. Okay. And if we want to later, we can always add those hopper things. Well, here, and then have them point into a chest. Maybe. You know what? That's not a bad idea. No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. It's a lot of hoppers. Maybe some other time if we decide to do it, we'll do it right. So let's see. I want some slabs. I want Let's try that. How's that look? That looks all right. I think that looks all right. We'll do one more there. One more. We'll fill this guy in too. Right now, you know what? Oh, we've got to torch all this stuff underneath so that nothing spawns and breaks it or anything. We're just going to go nuts with the torches. We're going to make sure nothing spawns. Okay, there's that side. Here's this side. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We'll put a bunch of them down. That way, I don't feel like figuring out light levels and all that stuff. We'll just do a whole lot of lighting down here. And there's that. And we've got, I think, one more. Yep, one more. You can see where I started hitting the cave. That's actually, even though I said it's like boring and blah, 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 the probably biggest reason that I didn't want to do this on camera is because I knew I was going to hit this cave and it was going to be really boring me trying to figure out what dirt blocks I needed to put where and all that stuff. You know what, we could close this up, but we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it open. And I'm going to put some torches down here because we're going to close the whole thing up. Like, we're just going to put a wall around it, but we're going to leave this hollow so that if we ever need to fix anything or change anything, we don't have to go knocking out a bunch of blocks. We can just come down here and start doing it. Okay, I think that's more than enough torches. Now, how do we make it pretty? Oh, that's right. I wanted the... Oh, I've got one in here. I want a stone brick slab there. That's what I've been trying to say. Here we go. And let's get our food back. So why do we need a big farm? Number one reason, because we don't have one. Why not, right? Number two reason, though, if we want to breed a bunch of cows, like we want to go, you know what, I want to make enough leather that I'm never ever gonna need any ever again. Or I wonder what this would look like. No. Or anything really. We decide we want to farm a whole bunch of stuff. We can just come over here and just kind of hang out in this house while this stuff grows, and then we'll be good. You know, it won't take us too long to farm a ton of stuff, which is always good. So let's see. I'm gonna enclose all of this stuff. Here we go. So I'm starting to feel better. I mentioned before I'm still a little sick, but I'm feeling a lot better now, which it's just in time for Monday. So I get to go back to work and go make some money. That's good, right? Money, you know, a lot of people hate money. They just go, oh, life's about a whole lot more than money. But I'll tell you, you know, without money, life's a whole lot harder than it probably needs to be. So work is good. Working is always a good thing. And I know your dad's teaching you that, and your mom. You guys know what's up. You're smart guys. Smart young men. You get it. Let's see. Knock this out. But if you, and speaking of work and all that stuff, if you enjoy money, there's always, later on, you can get there's this trade, we'll call it, called architecture, right? You could always be an architect, and there's all sorts of neat stuff you can do just from learning things actually in Minecraft. You can even be an electrician from a lot of the stuff that you learn in Minecraft. Like I've said it, you know, a bunch of times. Me and your grandpa, electricians, it's our thing. And so all this redstone stuff, yeah, that's being an electrician. That's not even a joke. That's not even an old guy joke or anything. That's really being an electrician. That's electrical work. It's very very cool stuff that you can learn from Minecraft and get into and all that. So let's see, how's this looking? You know I'm gonna have to torch a lot of this stuff up. How am I gonna do that though? You know, I'm gonna glowstone it. That's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we got all that glowstone. We better use it. Use it or lose it, right? Let's see, where is it? It's in here. I'll take some of it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now let's make it pretty, make the lighting pretty. Huh. Where do I want to put it? Up there or down here maybe? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll go 1, 2, and then 1 there. Or 1 from the end. Let's go 1 from the end. We'll do that. Is this, if I do 1 here, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do cool decorative stuff there later. Good old odd numbers, right? And I should probably change this block then. Huh. Decisions, huh? Okay, we'll get this guy in, we'll get that guy in. And 2 more over here. Remember, I keep saying when you're building stuff, just try stuff out. Just try it out. That's it. Wait, did I put water down here? I did. Well, that's not necessary. I didn't need to put water here because this water here would have covered that. But, oh well. Oh well, we'll just have water there. That's okay. So what did I say? Here. And here. And there. Oops. And here. And here. Not that one. Okay. Now we'll get our glowstone in. Yeah. Actually, I'm not really too sure. Can I reach this stuff? Oh, whoa. Keyboard went crazy. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I can reach that. Okay. That's what I was worried about, not being able to reach crops. You don't really want to walk over farmland because you'll trample your crops, right? Let's see. Do. I don't know about that. You know what? No, we're not gonna do that. I'll show you. We're gonna move that back just a little bit, and we'll find another way to light this stuff. And get that. Good thing I got this silk touch. Otherwise, these things would be giving us glowstone dust, and we wouldn't get nearly as much as we put into it. It, like I think I said before, it takes 4 glowstone dust to make 1 glowstone or piece of glowstone. That it takes 4. Normally, the way you get it is you break that and you get some, but you don't get 4 always. Most of the time, you'll get a 3, 2, maybe 3, something like that. So that's evil, and we don't want that. Or do I do it down there? Do I do it? I think I do it up here. I think that would look better. Let's see. Ooh, I like that on that post too. I think that looks pretty good. And we'll do one more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that, all right. Grab this guy. Do that. And see how we're doing now. Oh, I just realized another thing. We can, Oh, I can put glowstone here. Okay, let's take this out. See what we're dealing with. This is why it's so hard for me to build on camera, because I just change my mind about so many things so often. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing changing your mind about how you want things to look, you know, before you settle. You don't want to settle. You don't want to be like, oh, good enough. Nah, that's not really the way to go. Not in my book. It's not good enough. It's not good enough until it's really good, you know. There's no such thing as good enough, I guess, is what I'm getting at. It's either good or it's not, and we're trying to get this stuff good. Let's see. What can I do about glowstone down here, I wonder? Well, let's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Let's just see how this looks. I like that. And let's see, 10. Oh, we'll take that guy out. I don't know if monsters can spawn on top of crops or not. I'm really not sure about that. But I know I definitely don't want them to spawn here. maybe I'll just try it and keep an eye on it. And we'll see if they spawn or not. Man, I can't believe I don't know that. I have no idea. Also, we need more glowstone. What if I bring those? I don't know why I still have that on. Let's see. Is this dark? No, that's not bad. Okay. But this is... So what if I bring these fences out? I think. Oops. Wrong button. And then knock it back a little bit. Where's the dark spot? The dark spot's over towards that side, so we want it more over here. I want to obviously put glowstone here, but I want it to look good, right? And we'll pretend like this is a support, right, coming out. Oops. That was incorrect. Here we go. Boo, come on, boo. I have the worst aim. Okay. And now it's got to be somehow believable. It can't just be floating in the air like that. So let's try 3. 1, 2, 3. Try that. See how that looks. You know what? Let's slab the whole thing. Let's slab the whole thing and see how that goes. Ooh, and you know what? I want. You know what? That's what I keep saying. I just realized something. I have enough slabs to try this with all of this stuff. So let's check this out. Ooh. Let's try it without the fence posts, huh? We may not need those. Or maybe we do. We'll figure that out in a second. I feel like it's this backside that doesn't look right now. Let's just try that. Oops, ow. I still don't like... It doesn't seem right. I wish I could have done an odd number thing. I can do an odd... Well, I can't do an odd number, but I can do an odd number thing. I'll just put this in rows of just one. Just one by itself. We'll do Yeah. Okay. 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 I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. Let's check this out. Nice thing about half slabs, remember monsters can't spawn on them. So that's glorious. Now, if I do that, and then, see, I remember saying in the first episode, like, I'm sorry if I keep that F3 thing up all the time because I'm so used to having it up that I always forget that it's there. It's ringing true, guys. It is ringing true. You can tell. I always forget that that thing's up. Okay, let's see how this looks, kind of off by itself. Well, not by itself. We're gonna do a second one. We're gonna do a second one. Actually, let's do that right now. Then we can get a good look at it. And come on, that. This guy. Okay. Huh. Meh. Wow. Meh. Meh. Good enough. Huh. I know I'm running out of time. I'm trying to rush. I'm probably out of time already. And I apologize for that. Let's see. I think that's okay looking. I think that's all right. I think that's really all right. Well, no. You know what? If we're going to do an overhangy kind of thing like that, then we'll do the whole thing. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out, well, I'm going to try to find out if monsters can spawn on this stuff when it's farmland. And then I'll adjust accordingly after that. If they can, then I'm going to have to light it. If they can't, then, you know, I don't have to worry about that. But if I do have to light it, then I'll probably do, like, I'll make the whole thing, you know, lit up and nice and stuff. Like, I'll do the overhang thing on the whole thing instead of just that one part. So we'll see. We'll get some torches down, and then I'm going to just plant some stuff, and we're going to call it there, I think. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Everything's good. Okay. Let's get some stuff planted real quick. What do I want to plant? I'm going to plant, you know what? I'm going to plant carrots. I don't have many carrots. I'll plant as many as I can. And then I'll make another tool. I know this hoe isn't going to last for this whole thing probably. So I'll figure that out. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, another thing about this is I'm trying to make sure that I can stay on here and plant and all that stuff from the side without having to go onto this farmland. I don't want to go onto the farmland. Hey, whoa, chill out. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And if this works, then we can we're gonna get rid of that farm underground. We don't really need it anymore. We do need the sugarcane, but I can probably do. You know what? I'm gonna figure this out later. We may move the sugarcane up here though, maybe on the back there or something like that. But there we go. There's our farm. And we'll pretend that this is over here, and we'll pretend that it's grown, and there's how it works. Shazam, shazam, and it all washes up to here. Watch. It'll all come up. See? And then we turn that off, and we go up here, and we plant more of it. So until next time, it is your Uncle Jay with a carrot, and no arrow in his shoulder this time. Take it easy, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Thank you.